And away we go. Starting things off, Ethan with a smoke and a defuse kit. He's going to be over towards that B side of things, but for FURIA, it's a passive start. Over towards T-Stairs will be Henny. A big player last time these two teams met. And the utility will be on that of Art and Yuri. So early rotation from EG, stacking 4 members over towards A. They already have 3 mounted and ready in the graveyard and halls positions. We can see a Molotov in play from Yuri, 2 smokes and 2 flashes.
Wait, this apartment stack looks good though. Breezy, Stan, they're all here. Whether or not they know it, they're in the perfect place. Breezy says hello. That's all the information he needs, but he does lose his life for it. Cirque's now been noted too, I'm sure. So FURIA have a decent idea of where they need to be. Vinny's success is going to open things up. That balcony is now available, but Vinny just powering through 2 players. Perfect shot's going to come through. This man is on it today. Ethan, a 1v3. Good luck.
Yeah, that was a nice quick round right there. And I just had Mr. Ben SEO, our stats guy, shoot me through quite an interesting stat line here for this evening's game. He said that EG are 23-0 on anti-eco rounds on Inferno this season. Now, they lost the pistol, so they'll be going for a force buy. That stat kind of goes out the window. Let's see what happens in the second half if they do pick up that T-sided pistol and see if they're able to convert. That's an interesting stat. 23-0 on anti-eco rounds. They're normally the hardest rounds in the game to win, so don't get to see if that gets tested or broken right now. EG over towards B. And Art, he's forward, he's fast, the flashes are good. This could be furious behavior, but Stan says no. Deagle to the face.
Yeah, and look at the nades. They've chunked him back. Ethan, Tarek, and Stan gonna be reeling, but he can still do some work. The flash, a little late for Ethan as Keserato just edges around the corner. Continuing to do so as well. The smokes finally do go up. God, the tags. The damage that they've caused already is pretty monumental.
Yeah, significant as well. And the fact they have banana control at this stage of the game, oh, that nade could have been absolute destruction. But they should just limp onto the B side here. Almost bully their way forward. They know damage is done. They know they've been able to harass them. Bit of a train on in. Vinny has had some good performances in Inferno this season. He'll get tagged up through the smoke. Molotovs to come out. Yuri going up and over. And it looks like that's it. EG don't want to fight this. They'll just give up the B bomb site. They'll allow FURIA to go for the plant. And with that, it'll be round number 2 on the board. So wanting to hold on to this armor, the defuse kit, the upgraded pistols, carry it through to round number 3, give themselves a chance to double dip. Did you ever have Whiz Fizz? Was Whiz Fizz a thing?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Didn't have Whiz Fizz.
What is it?
It's like sherbet. And you'd get like a little spoon with the sherbet and you'd eat the sherbet out of the packet.
No.
You didn't have that, okay.
No, we had Dib Dab. Rush, did you have a Dib Dab before?
I definitely did have the Dip Dab.
Was it sherbet?
I don't know. I think it was sherbet, Lauren.
Yeah.
I think it was. But yeah, you have this little stick.
We had a lolly instead.
Dip it down in there.
Oh.
I did the one where it was like that hard, weird sugar, like what a doctor puts on your tongue.
On your what?
What are doctors putting on you, hello?
You know, the thing where they look down your throat. I don't know, man. I'm not a medical professor here.
Like the popsicle stick.
Yeah, kind of, but it was like made of sugar.
Okay, well that's
and then
interesting.
you dip that in there.
I don't think we ever had a covered in sugar version.
I don't know, something like that.
Well, Rush went to the doctor of Mary Poppins.
I see.
Yeah,
it
the
makes
spoonful of
sense.
sugar.
It does help
Makes the medicine go down.
It does seem to be a bit of a revolt in chat that, you know, Rush, you're being requested to cast a lot, mate. How does it feel?
It feels good, you know. I knew this is how it would all go in the end, you know. Starting from the bottom, you know, we slowly make it to the top, you know. I'll be a mainstay on that desk in a few years' time, I'm very sure.
Are you going to go to coaching after you're done with the desk work?
I think so. I'm going to follow fully in the YNK strategy. He sent me a book that he's about to release about how to actually make that transition, and I think I've got the steps almost down.
All right.
I just need to understand the game even more, and then I can coach a team, and we'll see how that goes.
And name some malleable players while you're at it.
I'm going to be picking up all the malleable players. Yeah, look, guys, it's going to be a crazy team. Keep your eyes open. Huge announcements, 2025.
You want to do, well, if there's requests for your casting, Rush, you want to do the anti-eco round here from FURIA?
We can do, yeah. I mean, looks pretty standard so far. Art has a P90, so yeah, very standard. Just rushing up to the top here. I really hope Ethan doesn't blind the hell out of Art. He does get one. He's blind. I believe in him, though, but 3 kills him. We're playing the number game here. 7 now.
Do it by numbers, not by names.
Exactly, 7. He's creeping up, creeping and crawling. The CT is looking very scared. Dude, it looks like they're deploying a little boost here. I don't think it's going to help him, though, because Keserato, he's got the AK. He's creeping and crawling. He knows exactly where they are. Look at that molly. That's a perfect execution. B-bomb side's taken. Cirque, I don't know what you're planning on doing, but I'd get your skates on, buddy. Keep that CZ, keep that Kevlar, or just stand here and just take a lot of chip damage. But bomb will be going down. I don't think there's a single chance here, you know. They played the percentages.
All right. Well, I just want to apologize to both of you while I have you. I did say I would bring in bubble tea today.
Oh, that's a good point.
I didn't bring in bubble tea because I've learned, and I only learned this just yesterday, and I needed a bit more time to wrap my head around it, that there are 3 bubble tea places directly around my hotel, and one of which is the one I have to go to. The other 2,
not a fan.
I shouldn't go to those. I should go to the best one.
Okay.
So,
I've been to 2 of them, and both of them were pretty good. That's all I'll say.
Okay. All right. Well, you're not as harsh of a critic.
Judgmental. Yeah, Rush loves everything.
I want to bring you guys the best. So I'll make sure that I take the time tomorrow, and I'll bring. Someone remind me, tweet at me, bring in the bubble tea.
I'm hyped.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, fans, I hope you're happy. You got some Rush. Rush, any quick words for the fans before we get into the next round?
If any of those people in that chat type T-Tours at any point in this game,
okay,
Rush,
cut him off.
If they start typing that stuff while I'm...
Yeah, thank you, production. We appreciate that. 3-0 though, really nice start for FURIA overall.
Yeah, and EG need to limit them because last time round in the matchup it was 16-14 and, well, it was 10 T-sided rounds from FURIA. So try and keep them under the double digits. That's what I'd be looking for if I was Stan. And someone's lagged out there.
Like a bit of lag. Do want to highlight though, I'm pretty sure I want to double check this is right. Serato and Vinny are the only ones to get fragged so far for FURIA, and they've got 3 rounds. So having quite the nice start. I think Serato has had an issue.
Talk more about bubble tea.
We could.
Or we could pick something else. Oh, what we need to pick is, Rush, come back on the mic.
Hello.
Haikyuu.
An anime.
It's almost October. Are you going to crumble and watch the subbed version?
I really didn't want to talk about this on air, but I do not watch subtitled animes. I only watch dubbed animes.
What?
I know a lot of people might Dan's game in the chat. They're definitely not a fan of that.
Champ.
The thing is, though, when they speak English, it's kind of weird. I can actually understand them. When they speak,
he doesn't like reading.
Yeah, I don't, and that's the thing. A crazy action scene's going on. I'm reading the text. I can't see what's actually happening. It's like, I might as well read a book.
That wasn't the point of this. I was just asking, are you going to crumble because October is when the second part of season 4 comes out?
I don't think so. I'll wait for the dub. Haikyuu is a very good anime. It's very team focused. You can probably apply a lot of.
Is this that weird handball one that you?
No, it's volleyball.
It's volleyball, Lauren. Come on now.
It's a great anime.
It is very good, Lauren. I would suggest it's very good.
I like anime. I am watching that.
It'll get you hyped.
No.
I've never been more hyped watching like an anime ever. I was so excited.
Didn't you tell me to watch Food Wars at one point? I don't know, dude. I can't trust you. You said watch Food Wars. It's really good. It's not weird at all.
No.
You like food, right? So I was like, okay.
Food is pretty good, but
and
don't watch that.
You made me feel weird, so.
It is a weird one.
When I watched the Vox Seminole Road to Katowice video with like JKS and Top Gun and Havoc and Azza and me, and like I always get like all teary-eyed because like that's one of my favorite moments in my entire life. Haikyuu can simulate that feeling.
So what you're saying is you peaked in high school and you watched the tapes back of you getting that touchdown.
It's a pretty good touchdown. First Australian team to beat Europeans to qualify for a major, Lauren.
Absolutely love it, Chatty. Absolutely love it.
Get him, Cirque.
Here we go. Cirque, deep molly. Let's see if they go aggressive off the back of this. Crunching in towards Banana. Tarek's on it, spraying in. Gets the damage, but loses the kill. Henny's going to find him right back. They wanted to fight this. Fire with fire. That's a good nade, though. Nice little fade away from Ethan. Going to be happy with that. But pressure elsewhere. The T's aren't going to be just kind of happy being corralled in towards Banana. They're fighting back for this control.
Yeah, number advantage. Well, number parity right now as the advantage came through. I saw the future. Yuri takes down Breeze. That's a massive frag. That's isolated Cirque on the site. Now he's lost control. Yuri's in the pit. The flashes are good. Cirque's going to have to hit some bangers.
This guy's good, though. Hasn't got a frag yet. That's one. On the board, doesn't find the player. Yuri got away with it. Made it out from those apartments. And now Stan and Ethan, I guess they've got some time for the play back in. Bear in mind that Henny is just getting there with the bomb now. Do you want to go for this? You've got no right to come back in. One flash, smoke, and a molly. It doesn't look so good.
Percentage Counter-Strike says no, and Stan and Ethan tend to agree. Going for this could be suicide. You have a number disadvantage. You're having to retake one of the hardest bomb sites to do so in Counter-Strike with a number disadvantage for sure. So many places to clear. The pit position, you've obviously got up in apps, the site, there's so many boxes and angles. Could be quad, could be in boiler room, could even be close up towards their arch smokes, ready to biff and brawl. It's not worth it, and, well, the save will come on through. So max loss bonus will be in play because EG lost the pistol. The loss bonus starts one tick higher. So instead of the 1,400, you start with the $1,900 loss bonus after losing pistol these days. So they'll be getting that 3,400 coming on through. And that's going to facilitate a buy, because Stan and Ethan can both drop. Breeze has enough to buy his own weapon of choice. And that was Henny, the man at the moment. He has been an absolute monster this season. Highest rated player in ESL Pro League Season 12. And I really think that having him late round as such an explosive AWPer and just a character who can take the game into his own hands, some of the rounds, some of the stuff he's done against these other North American opponents has been absolutely phenomenal. We'll get back underway. Round number 5, the buy will come through. Tarek down there onto the FAMAS. Everybody else with an M4 utility, diffuse kits, armor, everything they need. So decent buy from EG based off of those saves. Caserado taking a little chunk of nade damage, throwing out a bit of his own. But look at this. Fights on 2 fronts, straight up middle.
There's no stopping him. Mad aggression. Gonna find Stan for free almost. He makes it look so comfy. Circle. Oh, this man is just a bulldozer. He's just powering through the site. Gets in towards library. Take a second to quiet down, but Breezy's right there. So now Art's got 2 fights on 2 fronts, but maybe he can still do some work. In the smoke, trying to wait this out. The rest of his team are on the way through quad. You're gonna have Breezy kind of focus towards that. Yuri's right there. Art's made it out of library, so still keeping himself very relevant to this. They've still got all the power positions. This is going to have to be big, playing it back in. The spam almost setting Art into motion. This guy's on an absolute tear. 3 impressive kills now. There's just Ethan left to watch.
And now they know his position, so Ethan, his best job is to hold on to this AK. Once again, max loss bonus. He might want to try and do some damage, but thinks better of it. And the chase could be on. Look how close Henny is already, hunting with the AWP, the biggest weapon in the round, and he's going to get him.
Bloody hell.
Ethan will not be saving anything here today, as EG are left in a precarious scenario. There is enough money on the board here to get FAMAS's UMPs on the likes of Ethan, Breeze, and Stan. Cirque and Tarek will be able to buy those M4s up, but it won't be a full buy. So potentially thinking they need that AWP to go toe-to-toe against this early aggression of FURIA might be on the cards. And the reason I say that, if you get the AWP up early, Cirque can posture on a line, either watching Banana, watching over towards middle from that Arch side. And if Art goes for plays like that again, it'll be a heads-up duel that will favor Cirque. Now, you can see there, Stan readjusting his camera, probably not the happiest with how he went down to that explosive play in middle. The pistols and light upgrade will come on through. So there's Kevlar, head armor for Tarek, a little bit of utilities and smokes. These type of rounds are definitely winnable, especially considering how quick FURIA can strike. If they don't trade on one of these pesky CZs, 5.7, any of these guns right here on that side of EG, they can do damage. First smoke will be forced on out with 1:20 left. And there's an opening kill, so that's good stuff.
To try and recover it, though, Yuri would have been there, but pulls a kill, and the damage on Art's massive, actually. He's down to 11 HP. That's going to bring every single pistol up a fair amount of danger. Yuri's gone a little further ahead, but he's been noted, so now you've got 2 players waiting on it. Backs away. Smoke's coming in, though, for the T's. They're going to try and get a little bit of an isolation towards CT Archer, looks like, and on the other side would be Cirque. Eagle, armor, blinded, though. Here's all the goodies being shot around him. Managed to stay alive. We're down to 35 seconds. This still gets pretty scary. They're aware that no one's wrapped through the arch yet because support's there. Ethan's made it through, but Cirque tries to make a little bit of a difference happen, but Caserato's found him. And as much as they are stuck here, they have to get towards the site. And there's Ethan, another one chipped away at Tarek, though. Would they expect a second?
Dangerous.
No, he's not giving away the position. That's so smart. But Henny's keeping it just about together, and Stan falls in the end, but danger aplenty, Chad.
Yeah, you can see how dicey those rounds become. They're the most difficult in Counter-Strike to win, at least in my opinion. Just the pistols, they play differently, right? They have more to, well, they have less to lose. They're playing with less. They haven't invested so much. It's more of a coin toss of a round, and you have to play up close and personal with these pistols and see if you can make them ring true. There's cheeky little Tarek coming through the smoke, taking down Art. And it's good to see everybody on the fan cams. You can join on in at esl.gg/fancam. I'm sure there's lots of FURIA fans out there tuning into this one right here. Cirque has his AWP out, though, and I said that might be a solution. There's 6 rounds in the hole. EG need to start making this work, because there he goes. Art wanting to get hyper-aggressive. Can't connect with the AWP. Now they're kind of locked in towards Banana. Molotov's behind them, Smoke's in front of them. To fight on out, they'll throw some of their own utility. Henny taking even more damage. It's another nade to go in the hands of Breeze. That's been thrown out. Stan has one. And there's still a 3-man B lane, so they haven't been forced away, EG. Hello?
What?
Yeah, he's just basically a crowbar, Lauren. Smash the windows. See how they
finesse
react.
to it, is there? It is brute force at that point, but it seems like this time they have weathered the storm on B at least. Barely alive is a couple of the players, but they do still manage to stand. Bomb now going to be retrieved. The T side looking like pretty decent.
Yeah, just do a B execute right now. You have full banana control. There's 55 seconds left. They have to play a 2-2 setup. Stan's Molotov can be dropped, but there's 3 smokes. So we can get 1 smoke towards Coffin, 1 towards CT, and 1 to extinguish the Molotov with flashes into the site. Vinny also has a molly that they can use if they take control of pool. First smoke limped out. Actually going to use that to take a little bit closer territory.
He's got a nice flight path though. Caserato's in there. TTs have fallen back slightly, just staying alive. They know that the T's are now on towards the bomb side. Keep your eye on Vinny. One with the bomb here. Does he get it planted safely? It looks as though that should be the case.
It's clearing.
Stan getting up close, but post plant's now adopted. Any util left 2 flashes, but they've caught 1 from the other side. So 3 take's not going to be easy. That was the only flash they had. 1 smoke on Ethan, and that's it. Vinny still smoked out, looking for anything. They're proactive in these post plants, and they're going to lock down CT at the very least. Breezy not going to get it, using it like a shotgun, but here comes the rest. Vinny makes a turn. This is so well played again. Yuri's there. This is beautiful counter-strike from FURIA.
That is insane that Vinny goes for a play like that. Most individuals would just stay banana with the AWP and try and cover off towards Coffin. By using that so up close and personal, he's cut the CT rotation off completely, and that means both eyes of the other 2 remaining players from FURIA can focus towards Coffin. So Vinny there single-handedly has locked out EG from being able to retake that site and put them 7 rounds in the hole. 7-0. It feels like we just kicked this one off.
In my head, when I think about, you know, Brazil, I feel like this is the Brazilian Counter-Strike I've wanted to see.
Yeah.
It's kind of like flary, aggressive, but gorgeous-looking Counter-Strike they can bring out. It's, you know, that high variety, high tempo to it. Absolutely brilliant to watch. I mean, I've got a feel for EG in a way. Like, how do you, what do you do to contain this? You've got people using shotguns like a crowbar. Oh, excuse me, AWPs like a shotgun, almost like a crowbar. It's hard. How are you meant to predict this?
Well, that play right there is just knowing that they have a number disadvantage and they have to make a play. But that's the right stuff you want from your teammates. I'm sure that Vinny wasn't communicated to by anybody, hey, Vinny, grab the AWP and go sit in pool looking at the smoke. That was a decision that he probably made on his own, and it's the right call. It's one that completely won FURIA that round. So an angry-looking EG here, down mid they barrel. Henny kicks things off. Nade damage is good, though. This could get dangerous.
Tarek's on it. There we go. Nice little start. Breezy's there with him. This isn't too bad, actually. They can keep this one up. They've got them locked in. Nice work from Breezy. Henny's gone. Is this the first one they get back? Keep in mind, Vinny and Yuri are still alive. Still pretty well geared up on this. Bomb over by T-Stairs. It will take some time to maybe recover that. They have to clear a fair amount to get round to it. See Vinny being very cautious in approach. Unsure of if people are still pushed up. What's been garnered, what's been gathered. Did manage to grab away 2 of the rifles too, so they're pretty happy with this so far, the CT side.
If he can hide that AWP so it doesn't get picked up for free at any point, that's probably a good way to kick things off. Just making sure that EG aren't able to get a free AWP, even though a buy will be coming forward into round number 9, regardless of the outcome here. Just limit that cash flow. Ethan's been left all alone over towards the B site, so spotting a little bit of information, has dipped on back, still jiggle peeking, left eye, a little bit more dangerous. So if Vinny gets a timing and a swing on him, could be a frag up and over the logs. We'll see him, and that's enough for Ethan. So now we have 40 seconds left. Molotov drops towards top banana. We'll be in the middle of 35 seconds before they can hit that B site, but it's up to Yuri now to go on a fact-finding mission up mid. They've strung them out. It's 2-2 now. They can actually isolate some jewels here.
Cirque was being a little bit more proactive with the peak previously, but he's fallen away. Maybe expecting someone could be a quad, but Yuri's going to walk into this crossfire. Breezy's trying to hold Cirque.
Oh.
There it is. So a little bit of info found. Bomb is on the way over. Keep in mind Vinny's here as well now. Does Yuri work out where this crossfire is being held? He's taking the fight on Cirque anyway. Breezy's kept himself quiet though. Oh! He thought he had it. He spun away. Vinny stays alive with 19 HP. That's a bomb plant and suddenly a 2v2. The post plant positions, not bad. Graveyard and one stuck on site, but these two have no utility to play this back off with.
Yuri even has a smoke right now. He could throw this as soon as he locks them out. As soon as he sees them, they can't push on through.
Okay, Stan's gonna go first. Pistol in hand. There it is. Smoke and he... think about it. There it is. Smoke comes in, so even more tasks being thrown at them, forcing them to go up and over, and it's easy for Yuri. Stan just looks for a gun to back away with. He's got nothing. Very, very well recovered by FURIA. I can't believe they took down that crossfire so well.
That's insane. The fact that Yuri swung so aggressively to take that fight into library and wins it with ease, and then Breeze just thinking he made the kill onto Vinny, looking away. It all fell apart from that point, but you could see what the plan was. Get back banana control, get brackets control, force out that rotation, find yourself in a 2v2 scenario, and that's exactly what they did. And this smoke, it couldn't have been more perfect. They had all the tools for the job, and the fact that they're pulling out another round like that, EG must be on tilt mode right here. These are rounds that they should be winning. Oh dear. Okay, well, guns will come back out. Let's see if they have anything left in the tank. I said limit them to less than 10. Right now, we're hoping that EG are able to get on the board with anything.
8-0. I really can't believe the scoreline. Art this time on the AWP. Seen what he can do with it before. Combat AWPing to the absolute highest extent. Happy enough to take a beating on the way too. He's up banana. They've got the top of the control. He's fighting every single angle. He might catch Tariq here. Oh no, Tariq's definitely seeing this now. So they're aware that they've lost that top control. The molly does isolate them. The flashes come in. They are blind as hell, but no one's able to swing on this. Ethan was mollied off himself, but Tariq might have a go at it. Keep in mind, he's switched over towards that CT side. Caserato, what is this unbridled aggression they are showing? I love this Counter-Strike. You do not see that every day. It's like watching JW in his prime. It's like watching someone fanatic when they used to run around with no care. But now, Tariq tries to contain it. You can't. These guys are playing a belting game.
All right, they still have to deal with Ethan. He's got one. Can he get any more? He's isolated now towards second oranges, pre-firing away. Yuri's going to deal with him. And now it's just Cirque locked out. Breeze on the flank coming up, potentially banana, but it should be a save call. Well, bomb's not down. Have to run boost across.
Ooh, Breezy's around the back too. This gets dangerous. Cirque. Oh, they've got him across. Okay.
Human catapult.
This is madness. Cirque's still trying to keep this cross safe. Yuri's got his push. Keep in mind, Breezy is slowly building up banana, but Shoulder's going to be seen. Yuri's there. Yuri is having a outstanding match. This game's insane.
Woo!
Fury have turned up to play today. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I guess beating EG once has unlocked the confidence in FURIA, because right now they have their foot all the way to the floor on this bloody gas pedal. 9-0. This is the best Ethan could do. Gets one, has to jiggle, isolated 2 players in pool. Caserato was the key of that round, right? So we've had rounds where it was Yuri, he was the key. We've had rounds where it was Art finding the 2 entries onto the A site. Now we've had Caserato completely take control of construction single-handedly, take out 2 rifles of EG, force the rotation to be stuck in limbo. Breeze had to play for information over towards A. Cirque is stuck towards CT spawn. Ethan's stuck on the bomb site on his own.
How do you counter this Counter-Strike? Because like, normally the answer is if people are aggressive, you use utility, you slow them down, but they keep going. They go through it.
They just have to run at them. You know, because honestly, the closest round they had was the running at them round, right?
Yeah,
they pushed banana, they pushed down mid, they caught them off guard, because FURIA are dictating the pace of this game right now. They are the ones who are deciding how and which terms it's being played on. And EG, they want to bounce back with a statement of their own. So max loss bonus, of course. They haven't won a single round. 3,400 in the following. Ethan hasn't invested much whatsoever, just a smoke. Cirque's bought into the big boy AWP. Spent a lot of money there, 54,000, and nades towards the top. They've had an idea. Cirque, you haven't even seen anybody, my friend, and you're on 13 health. What can you do about this one?
All right. Any self-aligning. Stand. Oh, this is...
Oh, no.
This is something else. This is almost humiliating to watch. I don't know what to make of it. But they try everything they want. It doesn't seem to matter.
Going through.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he just keep pushing everywhere they go? It makes it look so simple.
Oh, dear. That's the 10. That's what I said to not... That's what I said to not let them get. And they've got it. Okay, well... This is...
You ready for an early finish?
No, I am. Rush, danger zone, right? We play some danger zone.
Yeah, sure, man.
And then we get a couple of games of Among Us in there.
Get some local tea.
Oh, they'd be closed by then, I think, Lauren. Okay.
How do you observe this? Is it nice and easy? Whoever's the furthest forward?
This is sick. I absolutely love it. I pick a T, they kill someone. It's beautiful.
Okay. Stan, Breeze getting aggressive, but they ran they're weak, and Yuri's there for both.
No, Lauren! Make it stop!
No, Chad. This is the way. This is the Brazilian way, Chad. Welcome to it. It is a 2v3, but I would argue the problem is the 2 are on B. The bomb's going around. Yuri's going to work it out, but, you know, maybe they get past Caserato.
Okay.
Game on, Chad. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Art's now, he's going to get the plant down. Yuri's taking space so that when the rotation comes in, or if it comes in from CT to be completely cut off, he's actually aware that it's most likely going to be both individuals through banana. Art diligent as well, having nades whether he needs to stop them if any sound cues were heard, but they're just walking on up, holding that filthy shift key. And Yuri, wow, this is a mid-crossfire. Who are the CTs?
We've done the full switcheroo.
Oh, they're not clearing this.
Nah, you don't do... Ooh. Not as clean as you like, but it sets up Art, and there you go. It's beautiful. This is Big Daddy Counter-Strike from FURIA.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. What do you want me to... I can't really analyze anything, Lauren.
Chad, analyze this deathmatch for me.
Well, they went with the running at them play, and it kind of worked. They made the round semi-interesting.
Yeah, they had to run through a molly for it, got double killed for it, but you know.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, this doesn't bode very well for EG, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this what happens to FURIA when they have, like, a little bit more to play for?
Maybe it was what happened when Gary shaves his beard. Maybe that's what... Oh, no, actually, they lost their last 2 games. They did lose to 100 Thieves and Chaos, so never mind. Okay.
Let's pull some context. So I'm sure people will be like, oh, but they lost to Chaos, blah, 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 blah. I mean, you
were already guaranteed top 2.
Exactly. Thank you for highlighting that, because I think people realize, you know, when a team is really fired up, when they've got something to truly play for, you get this sort of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, and once again, in case you've just joined us, the winner of this is the upper bracket final, because 4 teams went through from the group. The top 2 teams were basically earned themselves an extra life straight into this upper bracket final, and the winner of this goes through to the best of 5 grand final on Sunday. The loser of this will play the winner of Liquid versus... Oh my God. Liquid versus... They're just getting destroyed. This isn't even a game. This isn't even... We're gonna definitely see some 10 a.m. Counter-Strike tweets after this one, Lauren. Don't you worry about that one. Don't you worry
Why are you stirring the pot?
about that one.
Why are you stirring the pot? You've gone out there, you got your spoon. Spoon J.
Yeah, well, I liked
didn't call you
it to
Spoon
it.
J.
Yeah, you were nice to me. Alex has been bullying me recently.
That's why I had to get rid of... I mean, he didn't turn up.
He didn't turn up. No, but if you guys do see Alex, or you want to draw us a wanted poster for Machine, he's about, what is he, 5'7"?
5'6" at a good day, I think. Where's the big shoes?
6. Yeah, that's right. So about 5'6". Normally he has a bit of toothpaste around his mouth. Dark hair, dark eyes. Yeah, maybe someone draw us a wanted poster, and we'll post him around Cologne, see if we can find him.
We'll do our best for you. Someone says he's doing some other game. I wouldn't
Other
dare
games?
believe that. Yeah, I did. They don't exist.
It's Counter-Strike or bust,
That's
ladies
it.
and gentlemen. Okay, an opening and double AWPs. Let's build into this. 3 rounds now. EG could post it on the board. They found the opening kill here in round 13 to make that 2. Ethan's doubled down on the hard work of Cirque, and things are starting to look good for EG. Oh, a wild spray there from Stan will net Art and K Serrato. So unless Vinny wants to show us a 1-on-5, which, look, with 1 minute and 20 left on the clock, I'd like to see it. Yeah, let's go for it, Vinny.
Come on. There we go. Gets the bomb. Here we are. All right. Let's assume he gets the 1v5. Nope. Nope.
All right.
All right, Ethan. Why you
ruining
my
the fun, Ethan? Okay, well, the best they can do, everybody at home, is 3 rounds on the CT side of Inferno, which is not really ideal, but last time they went head-to-head, it was a 10-5 scoreline with the T side of FURIA. And EG were able to claw it all the way back and make it a very, very interesting affair. 16-14, I do believe it was. So this one here, it's not necessarily done and dusted. And now that you're EG, you can start playing a little bit looser in these last few rounds because you already feel quite defeated. The double AWPs, let's see if they can ring true once again. Stan mixing up the play aggression. This is what they needed, and he's going to push all the way down, taking the fight to them. Ethan flashed on up. Good nade damage to Banana, and the trades come through.
Oh, that was almost there. It's so hard to play brave Counter-Strike after you've been backhanded, but they're doing it. Stands up for the fight. He's going to find a bit of a trade out in the end, but he's done well enough. It does leave the AWP still in play. Where are they? Okay, Tarek's got his over by B. Cirque's over by B, but it is luckily the right place. And I like what Breezy's doing. He's going to be able to hold that cross to A, ensure that no one backs over there for free. He's got the info, and he can be quick on flank if needs be. Who gets contact here? It looks like Cirque probably. Smoke in for Art. Molly to follow. Now they know what's up. Flashes coming in. There was still util left on the CTs. They've got some flashes too. Tarek's all out, but Cirque's got one more flash to play with. But they've created the path that gets them towards the site. I'm still committing on this. Nothing left for the T's now either. One Molly to be played in. Tarek still stands. Nice work from Tarek. Quick adjustment. And this is exactly what EG needs. It's an expensive answer, but it is an answer. The double ops holding for now is Art. 34 seconds. Cirque's watching this like a hawk, so Art's going to need a bit of a miracle to get this one. Ooh.
Hello.
He's done well enough. Now Tarek. Tarek's so low. Okay, 24 HP. Breezy's got the full util kit. He can help out, but he's playing it calm. But you can see Art's already considering it. He knows what's up. He turns the flash. He got the tag on one, but thank God Breezy turned up when he did.
Well, they're going to save the double orbs and carry that through to round number 15. But our lovely producer, Mr. Tom Eric, he's reminded us here at the last time we had a blowout in this fashion. It was a playoffs game. It was EG versus Mouse. I believe it was Nuke. And EG were getting absolutely hammered, if I remember rightly. And that took 28 minutes. So I don't think this is as quick as that. But it's still pretty fast. Let's see if EG want to stop that scoreboard from ticking up anymore on the FURIA side of things. So 3 rounds to close out the half. Considering how this one kicked off, that's the best they could do. That's the best they could hope for. FURIA are taking a timeout. I would love to see them just go for a B rush. And the reason I say that is because now what EG are doing, they're getting cheeky themselves. They're pushing down mid. They're pushing halls. They're fighting banana. They've gone, well, our game plan's not working. Let's just take the fight to them, match them toe-to-toe, at least with firepower, because that's one thing that EG do have in buckets and spades. Is you got your Breezes, your Ethans, your Cirques of the world. They're fantastic in terms of their mechanical ability. Just take the fight to them. Just see how many we can walk away with. This map is already feeling like it. Look, if I was honest, if I lost the first half 12-3 on the CT side of Inferno, I'd feel pretty defeated, to be fair with you. So EG just doing the best they can, making the best they can out of a bad situation. Oh, it's straight up middle. It's not going to be up banana. This is good. There's 3 towards the top B right now.
Yeah, decent damage with the util, but Cirque's still going to be on this. And there comes the P90, just mouse one, W press, jumping every corner. He's making that AWP work for its meal, but they're all there and they're all locked out. Good mollies, though, trying to hinder this. This pace is unfathomable. This is just something you don't get to
Everyone's
see.
Here.
The shadow shows. If I stand, that is a freebie you're not going to often get, and this is a mad fight. They're all in CT Arch. You do have Breezy on the back lines, but is he pushing this? He's in library right now, and there's 2 players they're completely unaware. Say hello to our little friend. Keserato has just absolutely nutmegged them in the most classic
Breeze
of ways.
hasn't fired a bullet.
Oh, Breezy.
He's been in pit the entire time while this fight has all gone down on Arch side. Look at all those little blue crosses in the top left of your screen. Or the top left of your screen.
Hey, and the bomb's going down. Bloody hell, Chad. I need a break.
Yeah, let's take one.
Oh, yeah, let's go to a break. I need to catch my breath. That was mental.
I came to hit but never run. I would take on anyone. I got a feeling that it's just begun. It's my I got a feeling that it's just begun. It's my I got a feeling that it's just begun. Hello, can you hear me? I think I'm still alive. High up in the clouds and I'm never gonna come back, never gonna come back down.
to games done quick. I don't know for that time of the year yet. I mean, this has been one-sided, Chad. What do you want to say, mate?
This is how most of my professional games went, but I was on the losing side. So I know how EG feel right now. Let's contrast this a little bit right now, Lauren, because in one of our sister tournaments, DreamHack Open Fall, it's the closed qualifier, Mouse Sports are taking on Contact Gaming. Their first map of Mirage went 28-24 and took almost 2 hours.
How long did this just take?
I don't know, 20 minutes, something along those lines. It was pretty quick. I'm over-exaggerating there. But look, the aggression, it doesn't stop. It kicks off with the pistol round as Yuri.
Defense!
He's hunting.
The best defense is a good offense. I don't know, sports things. Hello, Yuri is having the time of his life, having for a walk, and he's got support from the apartments. Everything's there. They've not really made it out of spawn. This is very, very dominant Counter-Strike. There is a chance that they could still fight this back in, and if you did ever want an EG comeback, it has to be pistols, it has to be perfect, and it's very, very hard to do that against a madly aggressive Brazilian squad just barreling down mid.
Oh, they need to get careful now, though. A little bit more careful even so. The smoke towards top mid will mean Caserado can't help Yuri, so if they isolate him who's stuck over towards this Hall's position, alt middle right now, just in front of the stairs there to jump up into the window room. Yuri is getting isolated, finds another. Damage done on Ethan, 41 versus 30 health, and now through the smoke, Ethan will go arch side. That is a gap. Will he go mid to B? That's the right call. You can see Vinny pushing all the way down. Banana, how long will it take for them to realize there's a big gap here? Caserado's not calling anything. Ethan might get the plant, and if he gets the plant, look how low Caserado and Yuri are. This becomes a winnable 3v1.
Come on, Ethan, let's believe in this. Checks everything. Has to take time. There's the realization that, okay, B was open. Maybe he could have slipped through Arch.
And he's heard this, surely.
Okay, call to be made. The others are on the way, but does Vinny just take the fight now? Ethan can smoke off Banana, and the timing could have been uncomfortable for Ethan, but the smoke
They're all
goes
coming
up.
Banana.
Where did that smoke just go? Was it CT?
Wait,
it is.
Fluffed it?
I don't know. That was kind of weird, but for now, he's got barely any HP left, and he's got 3 players pouring his way. Yeah, game over. Caserado's got him. That's 14 on the board.
Yeah, I thought he fluffed that there. Must have been a little bit of the Go TV to North America whole situation. But as it clears, the defuse comes through. Vinny does very well to stay calm under pressure there. And, well, we won't get to see EG's stat line that SEO brought up for us. They were 23-0 as far as anti-eco conversions went. They didn't win a pistol, so we won't actually get to see if they can convert another anti-eco round. They will have to force buy of their own. They're dropping across some AK-47s. You can see a Galil in the hands of Cirque there. One for Tarek, Stan, and Breeze are down there on the Deagles. So Ethan will be the big boy of this round. He's going to need to find the opening frags. And, well, P90, oh dear, it's a Bison. That's never a good purchase. Rush, cast this round, please. I'm tilted.
The Bison coming out now. We've seen this weapon destroy many a great teams.
In danger zone.
In danger zone, it is a fantastic weapon as well. Chad always picking it up over any other SMG. He really loves this weapon. I don't know why you hate this weapon so much. 64 bullets in one mag.
Well, you're normally dead after the first 6 because the other guys know how to aim.
Not unless you hit all 64 headshots.
64 headshots against armored opponents.
Yeah, that's not that many.
How many bullets to the head will it take?
Probably 3 at range.
Okay, well, that's
kind of like a Glock. But I think it looks pretty dope.
It does look cool. No one's doubting the way it looks. That one's even got a Renegade sticker on it, so it looks even cooler.
If it's in the right hands, Chad, anything can happen.
All right, well, let's see how many Art gets, shall we? Stick with him.
Just wait for him to get like 5. Oh,
there it is. Funny that. Would have got the kill with the UMP.
The damage.
He would have got the kill with an MP9 or a UMP.
Yeah, you don't know that.
100% I know that.
Lover's Tiff in action. That's a kill, and there's no trade. So the bombs are all isolated, but luckily Breezy's got a bit of a dialed-in shot with the old Deagle. Yuri quickly around. The bomb's en route. Tarek's a little further ahead than this, but the flash comes in. Yuri's off the angle and he's off full HP. Nicely done by Tarek. Yeah, this should be solid. I don't see how Henny gets back into this, and I think he does neither.
Yeah, so that's just everybody take note. If you ever think that you're going to buy a PP Bison in a match of Counter-Strike, don't. That right there is the reason. Do not do it. Don't think about it. Don't consider it. Don't even go, oh, but maybe it's a good idea because it has 64 bullets. No, no. I say no. Don't do it.
Is this what you have to do with Rush when you play Danger Zone?
No, Danger Zone, who cares? You can use whatever you want.
Sick weapon. Look how dope it looks. Absolutely sick. 64 rounds.
Is that a JKS signature?
I think so.
Let's zoom in a little bit more. Enhance.
That's as far as I dare to go.
Okay, well, I guess it is next to the Renegade sticker.
MC's got you a nice cam.
Thanks, MC.
Yeah, he's a legend. Sick weapon.
All right, well, Ben will let me know, but do we consider this one an anti-eco, Ben? I guess if it's 12K or less, let's see how much they invest. 6.8. They're going to keep spending. What are you going to buy, Vinny? 8.1.
They're going in.
I guess it's a force buy, though. So I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know what we're defining things as. I tried for many years to come up with good definitions, and it's too hard. Counter-Strike is just hard to balance in that terminology.
Yeah, with the up and down of like what becomes viable, the economy changes. I'm sure it does stay in a state of flux for a fair amount. But now, have to see if there's any benefits that come out from this for FURIA, as obviously they're the ones with the disadvantage of weaponry. On the other side, it's more of an expected round for the T's, considering they are all on rifles. Decent util.
Peace.
That's a freebie, but there could be a trade.
Could be 2 freebies. Watch this.
Yuri's really keeping it in mind.
He was thinking about it.
He was really having a consideration. Luckily, though, Ethan's had enough of this. And Ethan's been a bit of a star as well for EG in the most recent times. He's really coming into his own, so excellent to see him finding form. And the B site is clear. So once that bomb works its way up, we've got Cirque bringing it on over. And Breezy can just try and be a nuisance. Maybe he can get that, was it Galil, I think?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, look at that, ready with the pre-fire. He's low on HP, though. Yuri and Queserado don't want anything to do with him right now. But down middle, Yuri sees him. That information can go over to Queserado. But it looks like Breeze is trying to hide in plain. Never mind, he keeps changing his mind, and that's the wrong choice right there. So that's an AK-47 that's going to be picked on up. Queserado can get his hands on this one and can hold on to it. It is a decent save. They will be able to use these in the following. Queserado could drop that CZ-75 across to one of his teammates and see what type of buy they can scrape together. Now, I don't want to get excited because EG only have 4 rounds. If we see them get up closer to that 7 or 8 round mark and they're doing it cleanly,
you talk about double digits normally,
yeah,
don't you?
I just need to see, because FURIA, now they have to take like a save. So then we're going to see the first gun round coming through in round number 6. Well, EG's potential round number 6, which will be round number 21. Round number 20, so we're going into round number 19. We're getting the numbers.
Chad.
There's too many numbers. I didn't take my brain tablets today.
Oh.
It was too late in the afternoon. I was like, I don't want to.
You can't take them in the afternoon?
Well, you can, but I thought
the
we're only
same.
doing one game and, you know, maybe I don't need it.
Wow.
Tomorrow I'll take them and I'll bring the bubble tea.
Put a lot on yourself. Don't worry, mate.
I
Just
got
turn
to
up and
bring
talk
the
about
flowers.
Counter-Strike.
I got to bring the flowers. We need some new flowers in here.
True.
Some roses, I think.
Roses are always lovely.
Red roses.
In case Cerato's completely unscathed by the molly and the smoke comes in, so it's a fair bit of vision down Banana. Stands on the other side, of course, and Art's there, chomping at the bit. Just got the P250, nothing much else, but he can offer himself up for information.
Ooh.
That's nice. Ethan's being a game changer right now. This is really, really good from him.
There were some big boy shots right there. Yeah, there we go. So Vinny trying to play the high-risk, high-reward version of Counter-Strike, but it looks like this rifle on Yuri, it shouldn't be staying alive for too much longer. Tarek's here on cleanup duty. Yuri's on 18 kills, but now they know his position. I'm sure they'll lock him on in. The bomb is down toward T-stairs still, but there's not a lot to worry about with a minute left on the clock. That's not a drama. And Yuri's position is well known. So they know that they have the time. They have B locked on. Down stands for positioning. Construction is good. And this is just a cute little duel. So Yuri tickling, tapping, just some little love taps. The circle will eventually finish him off. And that will be round number 5 on the board. So this is round number 20. This is where I was saying the guns will come in. So if EG convert against this one, FURIA have to take another partial.
It's a little bit of a game on.
Yeah, and we can start looking to how clean these rounds are from EG. Do they look like there is a window for FURIA to just lock things out? Vinny buying a P90. Now, I won't get up in the grills. It's not the PP Bison, so I won't get up in the grills.
It's not a French gun. I always say it like it's French. It's Russian.
Yeah, but the French really loved it in the early days. Yeah,
makes sense.
Saying things in French sometimes sounds cool.
Sounds cool.
Sounds cool, man. Yeah. All right, let's have a look here. So, I'm curious to see.
Suck. He was a little curious to see top mid too.
Very peaky, isn't it? Very in your face, and they drop straight on back. That execute that we highlighted from EG earlier on in the piece could come on through, but now that rotation from the CTs after their 3-man B lean has seen them go back to the standard 3-2 split on the CT side. Deeper smoke for Vinny to play behind. That P90 now becomes extremely potent if they want to push through. But EG are on notice that they've lost full banana control. You can see how passive they are. Oh, dearie. Art with the AWP. Over towards A, we can see all 3 members of FURIA tucked into the site.
Oh, they're playing dangerous games here, Chad. This scares the life out of me. Vinny's going to be in a world of trouble. The P90 outdoes the Bison in past. It does it. And then some good damage as well towards Ethan. He's down to 34 after the dink. Henny's on the run, so is Yuri. No one's at B. They're just pushing this straight up. Obviously, the T-side don't know how much trouble could be coming behind them, but they're going to find out pretty damn soon. It's going to be Cirque who's going to be the first to find it.
The weapon for the job.
Oh, he doesn't even consider it yet. That timing was so quick. It just caught him mad off guard. And now Ethan, who was low earlier from that P90, and Tarek, who just invested that last bit of utility, tries to pounce towards Yuri. Doesn't happen. Smoke comes in, and the retake still has some legs to it. One flash left for Henny as well. May be able to isolate. There's some damage on Tarek. He's down there, actually making this work. Ethan, heroic performance before. He's got to do it again. The timing's everything on this. He's got to come in for the spray. Yuri is unscathed, unworried, unfussed, and he's still holding it down. That's going to be another one on the board for FURIA. 15 now. As EG, it was a good attempt. It was a good little run. We had to consider the chance of, if they win this, it's game back on. But the problem now becomes, Chad, they're up against match point, or map point, should I say, for a lot of rounds.
Yeah, I'll do the post-game segment for you now. So FURIA ran at EG, and they killed them. And EG didn't kill them back.
Nice.
The end. That's the bedtime stories I'm going to tell my kids. Now we're going to sit down. So let me tell you a little story about the time FURIA ran over EG. It was the 24th of September, 2020. Online Counter-Strike was at its prime. Everybody was locked inside and eyes glued as the Brazilian team, led by Art, absolutely dismantled the Evil Geniuses. And then hopefully they fall asleep by that point.
But yeah, you don't want to get into the details.
It's pretty gruesome.
Yeah, it is, especially with Vinny doing that. 3 swift kills makes it look so smooth, just sliding out. Bomb still by T-Stairs. Tarek and Breezy to try and save this one with a Tech 9 and AK. 1 flash and 2 smokes. I'm not sure if I believe in it, but especially when Vinny's already on 3.
Wait, Lauren, I got to start practicing.
Okay.
2-on-4 situation here, EG. Backs against the wall. They need this round. Leg spotted. Vinny orb trained, and it's good. Vinny, he gets the second, and it's going to be the ace from Vinny to close things out. FURIA, they've done it. They've taken map number 1 here today.